Welcome back to Bible Echo. Genesis 32. Today, we follow Jacob during a night of deep fear, heartfelt prayer, and a mysterious wrestling match that would change his name and destiny forever. Jacob was on his way home, just as God had instructed. After years away, he was finally returning to the land of his family. But the road ahead wasn't easy, because his estranged brother Esau was waiting. As Jacob moved forward, something extraordinary happened. Angels appeared on the path, as if heaven itself had sent a welcome. Jacob saw them and whispered, "This must be God's camp." He named that place Mahanaim, meaning two camps. But soon, joy gave way to fear. Jacob sent messengers ahead to Esau, hoping to soften his brother's heart. He humbly addressed him as "My Lord Esau" and explained that he had prospered while living with Laban. He hoped this message would bring peace. When the messengers returned, their news brought dread. Esau was coming, and 400 men were with him. Jacob panicked. He quickly split his people and possessions into two groups, thinking if one group was attacked, the other might escape. Then, in a moment of deep vulnerability, he turned to God in prayer. He reminded God of the promise made long ago, to bring him home safely and to bless his family. He admitted his unworthiness and begged for protection. He recalled how he had once crossed the Jordan River with nothing but a staff, and now he returned with a great household. Still, he feared Esau's anger. As part of his plan, Jacob sent a lavish gift ahead: hundreds of goats, sheep, camels, cows, bulls, and donkeys, carefully arranged in separate groups with space between them. Servants were told to present the gifts one by one, each time saying, "These are a gift from your servant Jacob." Jacob hoped that this gesture would soften Esau's heart. That night, he stayed behind in the camp. As darkness fell, he took his wives, children, and possessions across a river for safety. Then Jacob was left alone. But he was not alone for long. In the stillness of the night, a mysterious man appeared and began to wrestle with him. The struggle continued all through the night. Neither gave in. When the man saw that Jacob would not let go, he touched his hip, and just like that, Jacob's hip was dislocated. Still, Jacob held on. "Let me go," the man said. But Jacob answered, "Not until you bless me." Then came the moment that changed everything. "What is your name?" asked the man. "Jacob," he replied. "Your name will no longer be Jacob," said the stranger. "You will now be called Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men, and you have prevailed." Jacob knew this was no ordinary encounter. He had wrestled with the divine. He called the place Peniel, which means face of God, because he believed he had seen God and survived. As dawn broke, Jacob limped away, his body weakened, but his spirit transformed. That night changed Jacob forever. He had wrestled with fear, with the unknown, and with God, and emerged with a new name and a deeper faith. In the next episode of Bible Echo, Jacob finally meets Esau. Will old wounds be healed? Or will conflict erupt? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next chapter.